Hey guys, it's Delaney and I'm really excited because this video is going to be how to have the best time at Oireachtas. Now this is the day after Oireachtas. Oireachtas has ended and I'm sad. Really sad. But I'm excited to help you at your next Oireachtas or your next major, your next flash, whatever you want help with in needing to have the best time. Maybe you haven't been having the best time, but whatever. So right now I'm going to show you step 1 because I already recorded step 1. So here's step 1.
So how to have the best time at Oireachtas, step 1 is to have your trunk filled with a bunch of useless stuff you don't even use. Example 1. Okay, so this is our trunk right now.
Poster's useful.
I know, but I'm just saying, you need to have your trunk filled with half the stuff you probably won't even use.
Eating junk food at like 10 in the morning.
Eating junk food at 10 in the morning. Yes. You need to take lots of selfies.
Step 2 is to make posters. Now most people will be like, that's not really important, but to me it's important. It's really fun. All the people in your school that are willing to make posters, you put all their names in a bag and then everyone picks a name. Now that is the person that they're supposed to make a poster with. I would decorate them with pictures and all that jazz. Here is some video of the posters that me and Alexis made. I made mine for Caroline and Alexis made hers for Mary Brooke. And then also I have a card that Amory made me that I think is adorable. It's a yogi. And then here's the inside where she wrote a little letter. And I thought it was really cute. I also made a card for Therese and I think she absolutely loved it. And then also Alexis just made me a poster just cause. And I love that one too. Oh, it's buried somewhere in here. The poster that Alexis made me, and it says best friends that have gone through thick and thin, and it has the most embarrassing pictures of me ever. And then this is the one that Therese made me for the regular posters, and I really like it because she like hand drew the letters, and that must have took her forever because I have no patience for that. So I applaud her for that. Oh yeah, making posters is a really fun experience. I wouldn't go too crazy. Me and Alexis kind of went way too insane this year. I would just try to make them really nice for the person that you pick. Step 3 is you need to be prepared. This should have been before step 2, but you know what, whatever. This is out of order. That means you need to be practicing and fixing everything you need to do before the Oireachtas, of course, to dance your best. And you need to pack a lot of stuff, which was kind of in step 1. But like the serious, you know, the wig, all that stuff. I would shine your shoes. You know, get white socks, put on a lot of bronzer. You need a lot of that. Tan your legs. All the important stuff. Yes. Make sure you have a good wig. Make sure your wig is on point. Can't be on point. You have to be on point, okay? On point, just everything. Okay, so if you want to see a tutorial on how to put on a wig and how to get your hair ready for a wig, you should go look at my videos that I did like 5 million years ago. You'll see it. Step 4 is to, if you have a Kaylee, have bonding time. Now, my Kaylee, I love every single one of them. They're so amazing. And we had a sleepover. We made shirts and we practiced the day. The sleepover practice is important. And we made these t-shirts. We were the double ACD, in case if you didn't know. And on the back, it says our name and a number.
Oh!
Christmas time is here.
Goodbye. I'm going to Neverland. How do I fit?
Especially since, you know, it's El Verano here. You gotta get your sun visor. You'll look all swagalicious. Oh, handcuffs! Okay, well, I have no freaking idea what step I'm on, but step number whatever is to buy Oireachtas merchandise. Now, this isn't necessary if you don't, because, you know, other things are way important than this, But if you do, and if you, like, say you met your goal or whatever, or if you recalled and you want to, hooray, get some for yourself, you can, of course, buy the Oireachtas t-shirts or sweatshirts. This is the one that I got this year. And it says Mid-Atlantic Oireachtas on the front. On the back, it says school names and the people that were from your school. And then on the sleeve, it says, 2014 Oireachtas, blah, 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 blah. And that's about it. Oh, trying to turn around and put this on the back and it's not working. And then I also got a little yogi with a shirt that says Mid-Atlantic 2014 Oireachtas, bringing him to every single fesh. I would suggest getting a hotel room in the hotel that the Oireachtas is in, because it's kind of hard to walk from hotel to hotel. Like, it's probably a pain. I've never had to do it, but yeah. And make sure that when that hotel is open for people to book for Oireachtas, make sure you get on that. It fills up so fast, just letting you know. Like, insanely fast. Like, split second, you better freaking book that hotel room or you ain't gonna get one. No siree. No hotel room. Just saying. Another step to having the best Oireachtas that you possibly can is to bring a lot of food, which is what I said in the first step, but I'm going to specify. I think you should bring Thanksgiving food, since my Oireachtas, or the Mid-Atlantic Oireachtas, is the day after Thanksgiving. So it's a really good way to get rid of all of your food that you possibly need. And also, when you dance a solo, suggesting that you should get up early, because you have to check in an hour before you dance. So my competition started at 8, I went at 7, and I had to get up at like 5-ish. I have video from that too. Bring a room key everywhere you go, because if you take that elevator and you do not have a room key, you will get stuck on a floor, because you cannot push a button without scanning that card to whatever floor you want to go to. Me and Alexis accidentally pushed the wrong floor one year when someone else was in it, and then when they got out and we tried to get out on the floor that we weren't supposed to be on, we couldn't get back on to where we needed to be. We were in like this weird office building. Like, we couldn't find the stairs. We got saved by another person. Alexis was freaking out. Like, seriously freaking out. I was trying to calm her down, but oof. Bring a room key. But there is a trick to some of these elevators. If you push the button that you want while hitting one that's already lit up first. For awards, a lot of people dress up, so it's nice if you're not dancing that day to dress up. Well, some people go extreme fancy, which is a little too much for me, but I would at least dress up one of the 3 nights, like a skirt and flats and maybe like a nice shirt if you wanted to, or one of the nights get like a nice shirt and jeans, just because, you don't want to look out of place. I know like one of the nights you could totally just pajama it out if you want to, if you're going that night, especially like going back home. Another thing you want to do is when you go for awards, smile that whole entire time on that stage, because there are professional photographers taking your pictures, and if you don't smile, they usually don't take pictures of you, and they kind of just skip over you because they think you're like ugly and stuff. That's what happened to me last year. They took one picture of me, and I found it 2 days before this year's Oireachtas. But if you smile and you look like you're having a good time, you can actually get some really nice pictures, and it'll take a lot of you. Like this year, I probably got like 5 pictures. I was really happy. I'll put a couple of them up right now. And lastly, what I have to say is that you need to have a good school, a group of friends, not necessarily that they all dance well, but that they're just nice people and they root on for everybody. Like, I'm going to give you the rundown of how everything went at the awards. So, I was up first. So, I recalled. I was really excited because I recalled last year, but I wanted to do it even better than last year. I placed 46 out of 125 girls, which is good for me. because I danced my best. And I'm excited for nationals next year. And then next was Teresa's awards. Oh my god. So after I got off the stage, I was sitting with the little Kaylee team, which was Anne-Marie, Mary Brooke, Kira, and Isabel. She is doing so amazing. Everyone thought that she would qualify for Worlds and possibly even get first. Like, everyone was really nervous, excited. And what they do is they call out the world qualifiers first. So you're all like holding hands, like about to pee our pants and die. And they called her number, and I was like, ah! 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 And then I just started to burst into tears for about the next 5 hours, and it was amazing. I was an emotional wreck the whole entire weekend, just with crying for everybody that did so amazing. Happy tears all around. Joy, happy tears all around. Just saying. She ended up getting 14 out of, I would say, around 135 girls, which is absolutely amazing and fantastic. And she qualified for Worlds. Yay! So she'll be going to Montreal in March for the World Irish Dancing Championships. Why am I putting my hands on my head and making myself look bald? Okay. And then came Alexis's and Amy's awards out of, I would say, like 141 girls, if I had to guess. Amy got 53rd and Alexis got 52nd. And we were saying how it would be really cool if they tied, but I know that would never happen in the world. But they were like the closest you could ever get to tying. Anne-Marie and Isabel on Sunday. I don't think I've ever showed Isabel in a vlog, but I cried for her too. First, it was Isabel's awards, and she just got in a prelim as well. She had danced her absolute best, and she qualified for nationals. Yay! So I'm excited to have her with me in Rhode Island this summer when we go to nationals. Anne-Marie's awards were up. She had recalled as well, which is really, 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 really exciting. She qualified for nationals too, and she got 30th place, which was so amazing. I started to bawl again. Like, me and Alexis were literally like praying, holding hands for Anne-Marie, and these other girls that were right next to us were staring at us like, what the heck are you doing? But I cried for Isabel, Anne-Marie, and Therese just because they all qualified and met goals. Basically, the point of this video is just to have fun, and especially spend it with your dance family. Encourage everyone. If you do not recall, there's always going to be someone that you can cheer on that did. And work towards your goals for the next year. I know most of it was an extremely silly video with like no point, but the ending part is to always support yourself and everyone around you and make it a great time. And honestly, this Oireachtas was the best ever, and I'm hoping that next year's and nationals are going to be fantastic. Now, I'm sorry that I didn't vlog Oireachtas. Alexis called it, so I let her do it, but she failed. So she got like no footage. I'm vlogging every major from now on when she does it as well, just in case if she gets no footage, so I can post something. I hope you enjoyed this journey with me as I explained all the steps to have the best Oireachtas ever. And I'll see you guys next Wednesday. Bye!